Hello everyone, this is an update on my psychic prediction video for July. This was posted June 29th, 2023. And since then we've seen some news in Iran on the ocean. And so I just wanted to go through this video to kind of show how it played out and what I was saying about it, and what to expect for the rest of the month in regards to this. So again, this was posted at the end of June. Psychic predictions for July 2023.
So from there, I decided to tune into Joe Biden and see what was coming up for him. I was first seeing a lot of chaotic energy and him on the phone, and it reminded me of the storm out on sea metaphor that I was saying earlier. I was getting the sense that he's trying to get things under control involving other countries. This seems far away from the U.S. This seems like foreign affairs. There's a lot of commotion that I'm picking up on, and this commotion feeling like there's all these actions that are going to be taken, but I don't get the sense that much is actually done, and so it's kind of more just a scare in the mindset of people who are paying attention to this. And so, despite the fears, no action is taken. Although the first half of the month I was getting there's a lot of commotion about the situation, the second half of the month there seems to be more calmness and people moving on from it. However, when I tune more into what is it about, I was getting this sense of emotional strain on Joe Biden that continues into the second half of the month. So even though it's kind of calm and the waters have settled, so to speak, there's still this emotional strain. And I was seeing Joe Biden being kind of tense, watching something, but he can't do anything about it. And again, this is something that's far away, like not on this continent of America. As time goes on, he reaches more acceptance, and I got the sense that by the end of July, things work out, and I see Joe Biden being relatively happy again. So when I tuned more into what is this drama about that's going on, what came to me was ships out at sea and the coordinated movement. So this could be something about ships literally, or it could be more symbolic in nature. It may represent moving things around. I also got, when I asked, like, what is this about, I got that it may be around Saudi Arabia, and I don't know if that's just geographically around Saudi Arabia or if there's something about Saudi Arabia in particular. But I was also seeing a grid, and I kind of just dismissed it at first and just ignored it, but it kept coming up for me, and so I had to mention something about that. It seems like it could represent a map in the way that there's a grid, or like a grid over the ocean as a way to kind of navigate. I don't know exactly what it means, but I kept seeing a grid. So I'm going to move on now to bricks.
So there we have it for that. And a grid is also commonly used to map out the ocean for ships, which leads to the next section of the news. This came out July 5th, 5 days into July. Here we go.
In other global news, as the US is trying to gain its lost ground in West Asia, the reports of a fresh confrontation with Iran have surfaced now. The US Navy has accused Iran of trying to unlawfully seize two oil tankers near the strategic Strait of Hormuz, opening fire on one of them. In both the cases, the Iranian naval vessels reportedly backed off after the US Navy dispatched a guided missile destroyer to the scene. The US Navy says that both the commercial ships contained their voyages. Thereafter, adding that the gunfire directed at the second vessel did not cause any casualties or any kind of major damage. There was no immediate Iranian comment on the incidents. The US Navy says that Iran has seized at least 5 commercial vessels in the last 2 years and also has harassed more than a dozen others. Now, many of the incidents have occurred in and around the Strait of Hormuz, the narrow mouth of the Persian Gulf through which 20% of all crude oil passes. In the past,
Iran, Saudi Arabia, the specific location right here. Saudi Arabia, Iran. So there you go. That's what happened. I did not know about this until I looked it up, so I thought I would share it with you because it wasn't a major Western media event that at least I had heard of. If you would like to watch the full July 2023 psychic prediction video, you can on my channel. I will leave a link at the end of this video as well as on in the description below the video. Also, you can always join my Patreon for $5 a month, and I also do private readings. Currently, $130 for 1 full hour of one-on-one. And all these links will be below the video. Be sure to check those out. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. And give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and have a great day.